Guess what? It's a brand new edition of The Rundown with Ramon. I'm so glad you're here today. I hope your day is well and blessed. My day is going fantastically well so far. Brand new episode of The Rundown with Ramon. All we do is one thing and one thing alone. Help you live your best life or start or grow your business. Thanks for spending some time with me here today. Listen, if you're joining me today and all is not well in your home, in your household, with your world, maybe your school, your career, your job, your family, your marriage, who knows, your children, all's not well, I hope a few minutes here on The Rundown with Ramon can help you feel just a little bit better. And you know what? If you've joined me today and you're feeling great, well, I'm glad I can join you in another great day that you're feeling. Because that's what we want to do here is empower you to be the best version of the person you can be. We got a lot in store for you today. I'm excited about today's episode. It's a special episode. Every episode is special because you're here today. And it's even more special with me because I'm here with my friend Alexandria Nicole is in the house on The Rundown with Ramon. We got a lot of topics today. 6 habits of instantly likable people. You ever meet those kind of people and just kabam, they're instantly likable? What are some of the habits they have? Even though online stores and Amazon and other things are good, still physical stores have their place. It could be an opportunity for you and your business. 5 ways to maximize your returns at live conferences. How to get more done at live conferences that you may or may not want to have. Crush emails, burn calories, the appeal of an under-desk treadmill. What to look for with a digital PR services company. My friend John Hall writes about that. How to be a better leader in the age of AI. 12 simple questions you should ask before making investing decisions. And this startup wants doctors to use music in the ICU. Last but not least, building a culture of quality. How to ensure your products, processes, and teams meet the highest standards. I told you, today's a special episode. We got a lot in store for you today. Me and Alexandria Nicole hanging out with you to bring you the best of insight to help you start your business, live your best life, or more. So buckle up, get ready. We got a brand new episode of The Rundown with Ramon, which is going to start right now. All right, here we are. Let's close that music down. Boom, hit that button. And now we are ready for the full edition of The Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. 6 habits of instantly likable people. What is the difference between people who are instantly likable, or so it seems, and those who are not? What are the things that they're doing? Well, Fast Company writer Gwen Moran says there's a few things they're doing. One, they are present. When they're with you, they're with you. They're looking you in the eye. They make you feel like you're the only person around. They are present. They give and share credit. In the workplace, Wu says likability increases when people give credit where it's due. It's about sharing the spotlight. They give and share credit. They are authentic. Showing up as who you truly are can enhance your likability, says executive coach J. Victor McGuire. They are authentically them. They are caring and empathetic. McGuire says people that tend to like others who are caring and empathetic, they're caring and empathetic. They are good and active listeners. That's part of the aspect of being present. In fact, good and active listening helps you be an instantly likable person. They are good communicators. Those who are instantly likable have that special trait. They communicate well. What's to not like about likability? There's an important point about likability that can't be ignored. It's an area where bias creeps in. You absolutely have to be mindful of stereotypes and biases that exist, she says, whether they're related to your gender, your preference, your culture, heritage, and how you look, your race. Some people feel the need to code switch or hide or change some aspect of themselves to fit in or not seem threatening. That can take its toll. But if you want to be instantly likable, consider, are you a good communicator? Are you an active listener? Are you caring and empathetic? Are you authentic? Do you give and share credit? Are you present? These are ways that you can be instantly likable, and some habits of instantly likable people. Again, if you just joined, welcome aboard. I'm Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. We got about 10 or so tips helping you live your best life or start or grow your business. Ding, 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 ding. Up next, we're going to touch on physical stores. Listen, Amazon and other retailers are going huge in online retail. You've probably bought 27 different items on your phone just today. And online retail is good. In-person stores are great. Online stores are great. But you know that physical stores still have a role, right? Astrid Pollington in Forbes. Convenience versus experiences. Yes, online you can click a button and get that $2 toothbrush the same day or the next day. But something about the in-person store, especially when built right, has an experience that's just different. Some people like to go to a store and browse, like to go to a store and check it out, like to go to a store and run their hands over the jeans, like to go to a store and open up the candles and sniff it, like to go to a store and check out the coffee that's there and slurp it. So there's something about the in-person store experience that people do like. So those of you who are in the retail store space, don't give up. Yeah, it's tough competing with the online retailers, but if you build a great experience into your store, you build an amazing experience. That's going to get people's attention and get them to want to show up, get them to want to come back again and again and again and be in your store. So physical stores definitely have a role. Physical stores definitely have a place. The question is, will you build a store that gets people to want to do? They're talking about physical stores. What are some ways that you can maximize returns at live conferences, writes Lena Grundhofer. Lena writes, conferences are a cornerstone of business, and even during the height of pandemic lockdowns, live virtual events were held. If you do conferences right, you can easily land the deal that makes up for the cost of the event and create sustainable long-term success for your business. Conferences are among the most important marketing avenues for any consultancy. I'm not alone. Conferences are a great thing to do. So one, how do you make money from conferences? One, lean into your branding. Branding is perhaps the most important factor for attending, sponsoring, or exhibiting at a major event. In fact, research found conferences can increase brand recognition by up to 76%. Lean into the branding you have, whether it's your conference, in fact, or somebody else's conference. In particular, if it's your conference, have a clear call to action. This writer says conferences last from a couple of days to a week, and you'll meet hundreds or even thousands of potential prospects in that time. So what's the clear call to action? What do you want them to do, especially if they're the right fit? Do you want to get in a call with them? Do you want to schedule something with them? Do you want to schedule a follow-up? See how you can serve them or how they can serve you. Marvin's here. What's up, Marvin? Glad you're here from across the pond. You made my day, Marvin. Glad you're here today. Appreciate you being here. Marvin does excellent strategy and branding work. Glad Marvin is here. So maximizing your potential at an event is powerful. And if you're not thinking of how to do that well, I would dare say you're missing out. Leverage satellite events. There's a lot of events happening, big events that have events maybe spread over a large campus like South by Southwest, CES, other events like that. Number 4, tag teaming makes the dream work. Organization is the best way to ensure success, and conferences are best handled with a team of three or more people. And lastly, it says here, have fun. It's important to have fun when attending conferences. Although it's a business trip, these events can be a fun place. So have fun at a conference. Tag teaming makes the dream work. Leverage satellite events that are happening. Nail a clear call to action at the event you're at, and lean into your branding. This is how to do it, Deborah Williams. Lean into your branding and understand that live events can be a great way to grow your business and build your brand. If you by chance have just happened to join, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. I've started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored 5 books. People call me the small business expert. Here today with you, the USA Today Network leading show called The Rundown with Ramon. All we do is one thing and one thing alone: help you live your best life or start or grow your business. What's up next on The Rundown with Ramon? Ding, 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 ding. Talking about crushing emails, burning calories, the appeal of an under-desk treadmill. The devices let you walk, even jog while you're sending quick messages and trying to stay awake through dreary video meetings. So if you want to crush emails, if you want to burn calories all at the same time, you may want to get an under-the-desk treadmill. There's one called cardio competency. I think I messed that word up. Cardio, say that again. Cardio competency. One to ramp up. Steps for less. Those are 3 that the Wall Street Journal recommends. So I don't know. What about you? Have you ever thought about exercising while at your desk? If you're doing that, put a comment in there. Let me know your experience, exercising while at your desk. Curious how it's gone for you or hasn't gone for you. Again, welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. Brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today with me, because if you weren't here, what a lonely show it would be. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, talking about what to look for with a digital PR services company. My friend John Hall writes about that. These 10 things are musts for a good partnership. If you're looking for a digital PR company to help expand your brand, what do you look for? I've hired PR firms before and they've done well for me. But one little tip I'll give you, it's not them getting the publicity. It's me talking about the publicity they got after they got it. PR firms short circuit relationships and help connect you to the journalists and the opportunities you want. So knows the power of building bridges. There are a lot of PR services like guides, for example, that can help you choose the right resource to help set things up. John Hall writes, results don't lie. When it comes down to it, results are what count. Look for a digital PR team that can deliver tangible outcomes. Isn't afraid of creativity. A good PR firm is not afraid to be creative. Transparency builds trust. Transparency lays the groundwork for a strong partnership. Stays ahead of the curve. And in the ever-evolving world, digital marketing and adaptability is key. Builds partnership. Building a brand presence takes time and dedication. Look for a digital PR company that's invested in a long-term partnership with your business. That takes a customer-centric approach. That sees you as the customer, not just some customer serial number. Innovates for results. Technology is a game changer in the world of PR. So they innovate, has a proven track record of success, and navigates your niche. Do they know what you're doing? Finding the right fit. A robust public relations strategy is the backbone of any successful brand. If you're not getting frequent publicity in some way, shape, or fashion, it may be time for you to consider how to get more press and PR and publicity for your business. Do you want to get featured on shows, featured on podcasts, and more? Well, there's many ways that you can do it. Again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Thank you, Lisa King, for being here. Glad you're here today. Deborah, glad you're here today. Marvin Reed, glad you're here today. Alexandria Nicole, this is the best place to be to get your dose of inspiration to help you grow your business or live your best life on the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. What's up next? We're going to touch on something that's very important, at least important in this article, how to be a better leader in the age of AI. Now, here what I don't like about this title is that I think we should be better leaders overall, AI or not. But I understand the premise of the article. AI is hot. How do we be a better leader when everybody's using AI? Everybody's using all the cool tools. Strategy number 1 says constantly monitor, evaluate, and address talent weaknesses. Where are your talent? Where are your teams weak? How can they be improved? How can AI help? Article says understanding what skills are needed is not enough. More broadly, traditional thinking about skill shortages will not serve your organization. Simply hiring additional talent can be difficult given the tight global market. Strategy number 2, embrace the opportunity of AI. I'm confident in my belief that AI will not replace all workers. However, I do see a future in which employees who know how to effectively leverage AI will be favored over those who lack this knowledge. This applies to hiring teams as well. Strategy number 2. Strategy number 3, make data and analytics the core of hiring decisions. This is so important. Make data and analytics the core of hiring decisions and more. So as you're considering AI and you want to be a better leader when everybody's using AI, shortening time skills, shortening learning curve, where everybody is an expert, as it were, everybody can appear to be an expert, make data and analytics the core of hiring. Leaders in the age of AI need to embrace data and analytics. Data has always been key. However, new needs require new reporting. Just recapping this, embrace the opportunity. Don't reject AI. Embrace how you can use it in your business, but don't lose the human element. And as we said, number 1, constantly monitor, evaluate, and address talent weaknesses. The first strategy to become a better leader in the age of AI is to constantly monitor and evaluate talent strengths and weaknesses, then act proactively to fill them. This is so important. What are we going to talk about next on the Rundown with Ramon? Glad you're here today. Hope you're enjoying this knowledge and information and insights. I'm enjoying dishing it out to you. Curious to ask yourself 12 simple questions you should ask before making investing decisions. This is going to be juicy. Darius 40 writes 12 simple questions you should ask before making investing decisions. 1, what is my financial goal? 2, what is my risk tolerance? 3, what is the time horizon for my investment? 4, do I understand the investment? 5, how liquid is the investment? 6, what are the costs associated with the investment? 7, what are the tax implications? 8, How does this investment fit into my overall portfolio? 9, what is the track record of the company or fund? And 10, who is managing the investment? And 11, what are the potential returns? 12, what's the alternative? As you're thinking of investing, keep these things in mind. Investing is not for everybody, but investing is for those who have money and are saying, I want to expand on my money and get a return on my money. I got $10,000. I can put it in the bank and get 1, 2, 3 percentage rates, or I can invest it in something and maybe get back 5, 10, 20%, depending on what you do with it. So investing is so important. Just make sure you do it right. That was from Darius Furrow. I'd go back and read those things about how do you invest, how to be a smart investor in what you're doing. Understanding what your financial goal is important. And I like this aspect of what is your risk tolerance. Everybody can't make the same amount of risk with the money they have. For somebody having $1,000, it may be their last $1,000. You can't risk that. You need to feed your baby, pay your rent. Some people, you may have $1,000, and yeah, if you lost it, it's okay. You don't want to lose it. But the reward, the possibility of getting 5,000 from that 1,000 is greater than the possibility of you losing it. So investing is so important. Again, if you just joined, welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. What's up next? Ding, 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 ding. Interesting insights. This startup wants doctors to use music in the ICU. British music startup called Medi Music bets that music can also help us recover from illnesses, make medicine more effective, and reduce the reliance on opiates to treat pain. Medi Music recently conducted a clinical trial with the British National Health Service, that's for you, Marvin, that showed a positive impact of its curated playlist on dementia patients, and the company is set to conduct additional trials soon. I don't know. I know music is important. If music is that important enough to be in the medical industry, I don't know. That's just me. I'm not saying, like, I haven't read the studies. It just sounds a bit weird, but hey, more power to them. Welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. What we got next? Ding, 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 ding. Love this. Building a culture of quality. How to ensure your products, processes, and teams meet the highest standards by Itzik Elbaz. Standards is important, and I know one person who loves standards is Lisa. One person who loves standards is Deborah. Loves Marvin, Alexandria. So important. Iana writes, love this. Iana says, oh, why did I say this about music with Iana in the room? Iana says Jamie Foxx said his daughter played the guitar to help normalize his vitals, and it worked. Iana, what can I say? You're the musical web, the pianist, so maybe there's something to this. I appreciate that. Regina, thanks for being here. Love your dings. I mean, Regina, listen, I don't got a whole big studio and a sound effect team. So you know what? The other big companies, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, and others, they got all the studios and they can do welcome to a brand new episode. Me, all I got is ding, 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 ding. Welcome to a brand new edition of The Rundown with Ramon. So let's touch on this. Building a culture of quality. How do we ensure products, processes, and teams meet the highest standards? Here's what Itzik writes. Establishing a culture of quality within an organization is crucial for ensuring high standards across all aspects, from people and processes to the work environment. Clearly defining what quality means for your organization is essential to maintaining accountability and consistency. Encouraging continuous improvement and fostering an environment that supports learning and growth are key elements of a quality-focused organization. So how do you judge the quality of a product, organization, or business? Well, there's a few things that you can do. The theory goes that if the hotel staff are making an effort to keep even its public bathrooms clean, you can ensure they're keeping the private rooms clean too. Do you have staff in your organization that go above and beyond and have a sense of ownership of what's happening? With areas like content, where quality is much more subjective, you need to create and deploy clear company guidelines. Creating an environment that supports quality, this is important. Quality is in the details, and that also goes for your work environment. It's essential to create an atmosphere that supports continuous improvement, and this is where teams go in. Do you have a team that feels that this is theirs? They're not just waiting for you to do what you're doing. They're not just waiting to be told. No problem, Lisa King. Glad you're here for when you could be here. Appreciate it. So this is the power of building quality in what we're doing and how we're building it. Listen, if you've enjoyed today's episode, check us out at zoneofgenius.com. Check us out at zoneofgenius.com where you can get insight from this. Really, really, really want in business and in life? Are you clear on it? Ask yourself, do you really want to be even in business? Do you want to be in business or not? Ask yourself this question. Do you think life is just a show? And I know you know it's not, but this is not Shark Tank. This is not, a walk in the park. This is life. There's no commercial break. There's no stop. There's no do-over, people. What kind of hunger do you have to get to where you need to be? Are you hungry enough for it to get to where you need to be in business? Do you have a drive within you to want to take you forward? And pricing is so important in business. Is your pricing right? Is it the lowest, cheapest pricing in the market? Or are you pricing your way to build in proper revenue to pay yourself, pay your team, give back to your community, build up and let your family live a life in fullness on this earth? Finally, ask yourself this: what do you do best? Finding out what you do best and being paid to do it is such a great way to live. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. You've been watching, you've been a part of the Rundown with Ramon, and I'm so glad you're here today. Thanks for being here. See you next time.